It's currently raining, so feels damp. I don't know how I fell asleep last night without socks on. I start questioning myself sometimes. Like, bitch, are you human? Are you sick? Anywho, I brought my journal, the journal that I had in high school, and I wrote Kinley B's name on it, and then I wrote the So Official Carter. I had a lot of nicknames. This is the journal that I found inside my dad's storage unit when I was just home a few months ago. Like 6 months ago, I was just down there, and I cleaned his storage out with him and found my old high school journal. You know, I went through it, read a few things that I was writing about in school. September 19, 2011, we had to write the probability and what it means. This is something about our name, like a name essay. So on September 29, 2011, they had us write a name essay speaking about the background of your name, and I broke down my name because I'm actually named after my father's father, so I'm the third. I just thought that was like a trip down memory lane, because fast forward now, I sort of kind of know what I'm naming my child, and it would be lovely for them to, I guess I can read it so they can watch this one day and know where their name comes from. I wrote, growing up, my name wasn't the easiest thing getting over, but sometimes you got to just see the bright side of things. My first name is very different and simple. Raymond was the type of name people use for high, elementary, and middle schools, also known as the comedy series Everybody Loves Raymond, even on local streets in certain areas. The reason I was named Raymond is because my grandfather's name was Raymond and passed it down to my father. While my mom was in the process in having me, my father wanted to name me Ramon, but my mom suggested and demanded that this was his first child out of marriage. I think they say out of wedlock or something like that. So my mother and my father married each other. They thought it was only right to name me after him, since they were married and got married in the family church. So he was like, I think it should be Ramon. He should have his own name. She was like, no, he's having yours. My middle name was a different event / ball game. This specific middle name was so hard to grow up with because it sounds so country and funny. It was also hard because I lived in an area that was so judgmental and ugly. If I would even say it once, someone would hold it against me and make me feel sad. But I used to live in Texas, where my middle name didn't sound weird or funny at all to others. So it was sort of just made me feel a little confident with my middle name. It all lowered right after when people in school would tease and make fun of me because of my short middle name, and that's Earl. Yeah, it does sound country. My last name is half and half. Slaughter was a nice last name, but awkward at the same time. My last name is represented and known as a murder, which made it weird when someone first hear my last name, but also cool because that name is so different and wild, just like me. My personality, and I made it fit best. Scratched out a lot of stuff, so I think I just said I made it fit because it fit my personality. So I started to embrace it. I lastly said that the way I got my last name takes it all the way back on why my name is what it is. My father's name is Raymond Earl Slaughter Jr. And my father's dad's name is Raymond Earl Slaughter. So they knew it was best to name me Raymond Earl Slaughter III. If my name wasn't Raymond Earl Slaughter III, then I don't think I would know who I really am. I think it said, oh, here it is. I think the teacher the teacher fixed it and was like, if my name wasn't Raymond Earl Slaughter III, then I don't think I would know. I said, I don't think I would know who I really am. Then I either changed this or the teacher did. I don't remember, it was too far back. But the who I really am was scratched out. Where I came from, or understand who came before me. That don't sound like me. I think the teacher, that's my handwriting. I can't tell if the teacher was like, change it to that, or if did that come from me? Like, I don't know. But when I read that, I was like, oh, if I made that correction, if I crossed out that origin, I don't know. There's a lot of cross outs though. So that gives me like the teacher did that. Because up here it says, I also figured out my name is pretty awesome. I recently said, I love when I call things awesome. Figured out my name is pretty awesome. But why is that crossed out? Maybe it's illiterate. Then I don't think I would know who I really am. I don't know if that's illiterate or not. But it's crossed out and where I came from, or understand who came before me. Which is mad true. Because if I continue to name down, then you would need to know who came before you, to my son. Who was before you, my dad. And who was before him, the OG. The original Raymond Earl Slaughter. So if I pass it down, just having this, or watching this, I pray and hope that it gives you some clarity, babe, that come from a trail down of 2 Raymonds before me, and I knew that you were going to be named after me. I didn't want all of us to be confused when somebody say Ray and everybody's turning their head. So the Roman number, like that jump right here, that's on my Roman numerals. I think that's how you say it. For the 4th, or 4, is Ivy. I and a V. So that's my Ivy. I hope you're watching this and I'm making you proud. I'm doing this for you. That's where your name comes from. I hope that when you get to my age one day, then you can make the decision. So it's on you to pass it down again if you want. But you my Ivy. You are Raymond Earl Slaughter the 4th, but you ultimately, you are my Ivy, and I love you so much. After I pretty much pulled this out and read that, I just kind of just started using this journal as my dream journal, because when I got back home, I was having so many downloads, so many dreams that was vivid. The remaining pages are just me writing all my dreams. I'm gonna publish this in some kind of way. Yeah, share this to the world, that I bring my dreams to life through art. So that's why you guys, like, I draw off the dome. I literally seen it in my head. And yeah, I just was loving that. When I was waking up, I would remember everything. And I kept this journal right beside me. So I would literally just write down all my dreams day after day. Some days would get missed because I guess I didn't remember. But yeah, it stretches all the way to the back. I was just writing every single day. And that's actually the last page. On November 5th, 2025, we experienced a beaver supermoon. You are in one of these bullets. I've been manifesting you. I've been felt your energy before November 5th, 2025. That's how I knew to manifest you. So I've been calling for you for a while and a long time. When God presents the right moment at the right time, you will be in my life physically. And I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna love you and treat you exactly how you deserve to be treated. I low-key look at myself as a prince. But I'ma look at you as my king. Because God is at the front of all that I believe in. It's at the forefront. He grant me you. It's almost like y'all kind of like, you're not like, how do I explain that? Ivy, you gonna be my number, you gonna be why I breathe down here. Why I get up every single day, and I'm fighting now because I feel your energy. So I want to set my life up. What I'm doing in my life is preparing me to meet you. But when you get here, I'm gonna protect you. I'm gonna love you. And I hope you know this. I hope when you watch this and you read that name history, I want you to know and remember me, that I did everything I could for you. I prayed for you to be here, and when I finally get you here, I'm not letting nothing get away with hurting you. Not on my watch. As long as I'm breathing on this earth, and I brought you here physically, it's my duty, it's my job. So the bullet that I was manifesting you from on this list says, my children will have financial security and freedom from the sacrifices I made in my lifetime. I will manifest my soulmate in my life who will mutually share the same values as me and procreate a loving family dynamic together. And I feel like this is important for you to hear as well, because this is currently the phase that I'm in, and the phase that I haven't successfully completed. Therefore, God is not granting me you until I complete this phase, which is my mental health. It's important and worth investing towards. Same goes to you. When you become an adult, you are in charge. Your number one priority to make sure that your mental health stays intact. And just know that you always got me. As long as I'm breathing, you always got me to call or turn to. Never chase validation from no one.